and it was literally, if he had been with me and I called, then she was gone. She recommended this one, the childish. It was more like teen. So that concludes my 2020. Why must this happen? Why? Literally tear you apart and literally shocked me. Books that I'll be bringing into the new. Hello everyone, welcome back to today's video. Today we're going to be rating my favorite books of 2023. I have my latte, and I am ready to start this 2023 book review. And these books I loved this year. I have been getting, like, I guess my favorite type of genre of book that I've loved this year is definitely mystery, murder mysteries, and like thriller. I'm not into the horror genre yet, and I don't think I will ever be because I will get too scared, because even these mysteries and murder mysteries kind of scare me sometimes. I get kind of like, but I have loved, I've been obsessed, especially when there's also some like romance involved. Ooh, I love that. I just literally love it. So most of the books in this review will be mystery, thriller, psychological thrillers, and a few rom-coms. So yeah. Oh, and at the end of the video, I will show you some of the books that I will be reading in 2024, which is so exciting because, well, I'll explain at the end of the video. Let's get this started. So let me just stand up to show you the stack of books I read in 2023. So right here I have my stack of books, and well, they are in no particular order. These are not organized by which I read first, so I'll just be going through them. We're going to start off with the book that I am currently reading. It is The Family Upstairs by Lisa Jewell, and she is a really good author. She is like in the mystery thriller genre, and it is really good. I have read another book from her, which I'll show you later. This one has taken me like 3 months to try to finish. She's a good author, but this book in particular has taken me quite some time to get into. It's like very slow, and finally towards the middle it's kind of like picking up. The story is interesting. It's like multiple characters. It's going back to the present and the past. So that is cool, but it's also kind of confusing if you're not really paying attention, and there's been multiple times when I have to read over and over. So far, before getting to the end of the book, so far, I give it a 2 out of 5 stars for this one. This is the book, of course, this one came out this year. It Starts With Us by Colleen Hoover. To be honest, I loved the first book better. It Ends With Us, which is this one. I think I read this one the year before this year. Oh, I do not have it in my book. Oh my goodness, where is that book? Okay, the book is not here. It's kind of concerning, I don't know. But anyways, this book, I loved it. I liked it, yes, but I think I liked the first one better. It was more intriguing. This is one of the rom-coms. This is not this is not horror, mystery, or anything. And of course, if you know Colleen Hoover, she's like classic romance movies. No, oh, actually, this one is releasing a movie. I don't know if it's 2024 or 2025, but it's releasing a movie. So that's good. This book became really famous. It didn't live up to the hype that I thought it would live. I loved the first one better. I think I give this one a 3 out of 5 stars. The next book is The Guest List by Lucy Foley. I like this author. I've also read another book by her. I think she only has like 3 books actually. And I've read another one because I went to Barnes & Noble's this week and I read one of her I've already read one of her books, and then it only showed that she had another option. This book was good. It was good towards the end. Like I said with the other book, this one was kind of slow in the beginning, and it took me quite a while. It's based in Ireland, which was really cool. I read it when I went to Ireland. It's about a wedding, a bride, and then like somebody gets murdered and they don't know why, and it's like, it's very interesting. This one has romance in it, so this is cool. I love when mystery books have romance in it. This one, I reviewed it. If you are not following me already on Instagram, I post my reviews about different books and what I think about them, what I like about them, and I'll post like how many stars I give each book. So let me see. 3 out of 5. It was not my favorite. it picked up. It really did pick up towards the end, which I finished it. It took me, as I said, 3 months. But once I got to literally this part of the book, I think I finished it in 1 day because I could not put it down. It was pretty good. It was fine. It was okay. It didn't give me like, whoa! It was just... So when I don't like books, I will just give them away. No, not give them away. I will like sell them. So I sold this book. We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. That's all it says at the author. In my Instagram, it shows that I read it January 29th. So I guess that was the first book of 2023. It was shocking. I was not expecting the end. This one was mystery and also romance. Oh wow, this one has mystery and romance both in it. It was really good. It kept me on my toes. It kept me guessing. I love trying to guess who it is and then figuring out that I was wrong or right. And I did not guess this one. I was completely thrown off. I was shocked. Literally shocked. It was very much teen young adult type of read, and I would give this a 4 out of 5 stars. It was really good because the ending blew my mind. Then I have these books, the books by Holly Jackson. I read this one first, A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, and then I read the next one, which is Good Girl Bad Blood, which is kind of like the sequel. And then she has another one, which is I guess it makes the trilogy, As Good as Dead. I have not read that one yet. I loved this book. This one is also another, it didn't have romance that much, but it had some of it. Let me check how many stars I gave. This one, out of 5, I would give it a 4 out of 5. It was really, no, I think I would give it 3.5 out of 5. It was good, really good. I just think it was a little bit more childish, but it was really good. The mystery was amazing and literally just puts you in like her train of thought and what she goes through to solve the mystery. It's like a 16-year-old. And so I think out of the two, the first one was my favorite. This one was okay. It was really good. I would give this one also a 3.5 out of 5 because both of them were really well and they kept me focused the whole entire time. It wasn't boring or anything. I didn't get lost at all. It was the perfect speed and everything. So I really would recommend these two if you're trying to like get into mysteries and murder mysteries, and like it wasn't really thriller. It was just like murder mystery. So these were really, really good. The next book is this one, The House Across the Lake by Riley Sager. This book, oh my word, I think I would give it a 4 out of 5, if not a 4.5 out of 5. This one shocked me. This one was more of like thriller. Oh my word. I was literally shocked throughout the whole book. It's not what I was expecting. This one, actually, I remember now. I did not give it a 4. I think I gave it a 3 out of 5 because this one was also kind of like spiritual. Not spiritual as in like religious, no. It just had to do with like spirits, and I'm not really into that. It's just really shocking. I was like mind blown again. But I think I would give it just a 3, if not a 2.5, because I'm not really into spiritual stuff. But the mystery and like the whole concept of the book was literally so interesting. This one was one of the books that I was like, it was like eerie. It got me really scared. Not really scared, but it was like kind of like freaky. So up to this part where I found out it was like spirits involved, I was like, okay, this is good. And then when I found out it was like a whole other thing, I was like, oh, okay. I kind of like lost the interest, but the end was pretty good. So this next book, I found out about it through a YouTuber that I watch. Her YouTube name, it's Yuyin. She lives here in New York, which is really cool, and she loves reading books as well. And one of the books that she recommended on her Instagram was this one, In My Dreams I Hold a Knife. This is literally my favorite book. I love this book. I gave this one a 5 out of 5. It has romance, thriller, murder, mystery, everything you can think of, and it was so good. It was about college friends who are college friends, right? They also like starting life without being again, and they go back to a college again, and they all get in touch, and they all like talk about murder and what happened, and see what's involved, and something like they don't know what happened, and then there was also romance involved, and it was literally amazing. I love this book. This one, definitely recommend. 5 out of 5. Such a good book, and then in the end they figure out obviously like the big truth, and it keeps you shocked, and I was right. This one I had like 3 different guesses, and then my final one is the correct one. So that one, I think that's why I liked it, because I was so proud of myself. So this book, Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez, it is such a cute book. It's kind of like one of the bigger ones. It is really sweet though. This one was more of a, no, this one was definitely romance, but it talks about like, you know, like things that you're living daily with. And I actually heard about this book through a different YouTuber. Her name is Ava Jules, and she also does different type of like book reviews and recommendations, and so I kind of got inspired to read from her, and she has really good book everything that I've read that she recommends is actually really good. And this one is about, oh, it was just such a cute book, and it's like, I think it's a very relatable book. It's really cute. I love it so much. Definitely recommend. This one I would give a 4 out of 5. It's not my favorite, so it's not my favorite, but it's really good. So 4 out of 5, that's why. So this book, it's called Lucy Folly, The Paris Apartment. This one was also kind of like, I guess maybe then she's like a slow, she starts off her story slow and then it'll pick up at the end, because this one I remember it being really slow at the beginning, and this one also took me about 3 months to finish, but it was really good. Basically it's about a, I gave it a 3 out of 5. It was, like I said, I think I gave it a 3 out of 5 because it was really slow at the beginning. The story was okay. It was good. I think it had a lot of loose ends. I think she tried to incorporate way too many stories, and that kept getting me lost throughout the book. But then at the end I could see how they all tied in together, which is fine. But it was definitely interesting. It's definitely a book that you would want to read like on a rainy day. One book that I actually just lent to a friend, it's called If He Had Been With Me, and I'll pop up a picture here. This book, my word, this one is one of the romance books that I read this year, and it was just fully romance. It really, this one was more, I've heard people say it was very childish, not super childish, it was more like teen age, like also like really young adult. And oh my word, I gave this book on my Instagram a 5 out of 5 stars because the storyline was so good. It was about moms, best friends, who also best friends, they hit the high school age, and like because school, they have friends, they each other, but the girl has always been a crush on the guy, and she's never told him, and he had a girlfriend, she was my boyfriend, but she knew that her heart was long. In the end, something happens that you're just like, why? Why must this happen? Why? It has, I wrote down here that it's romance with twist, tragedy, and drama. So this is one of the books that if you're feeling in the mood of having heartbreak, please read it, because this one is, oh my gosh, it will literally tear you apart. And the second part of this book is coming out, but now it's through like the lens of the boy, and I just can't wait. I literally can't wait. I gave this one a 5 out of 5 stars. It is literally the cutest book. I really liked it. So I think for romance, this is one of my top books. This is another book that I got from Target in their buy one get one book and sale. I posted a TikTok about it, and this was such a fun day. I love going to TikTok. I love going to Target to find books and get the good deals. Barnes & Nobles and Target have really good deals on buy one get one 50 or buy one get one free. Anyways, this book, The Perfect Marriage by Geneva Rose, was a really good book. It has romance and drama, really big on drama, and it also had a mystery. I think it was like a murder mystery, but this book, I think I give it a 4 out of 5. No, 3.5 out of 5. It was good. I really liked it. I just despised how the ending went and like what happened in the ending. It's obviously about a marriage couple, and one day that's how it ends. Like nothing else. All they say is he's dead. So yeah, I think I give this one a 3.5 out of 5. One of my friends, I lent her the book, and she has the first part of this series. It's a 2-part series. but kind of like their own different stories, but they're still tied together. And the first one is The Housemaid's Secret, and this one is this, well, obviously the second one is kind of the same title, by Freedom McFadden. Okay, this author, I have loved her books. I have read a couple of her books, and they're so good. And this book is basically about a housemaid. Dynamic. And this is why I gave it a 5 out of 5, because it's romance, mystery, and thriller. And it was just so good. And then the second one, it's kind of like the same thing. It's the same woman. She's the same maid. I gave it a 5 out of 5. It's I wrote down it's a sequel to The Housemaid, and it was so good. Same concept, but with an even bigger twist. But I think out of this one and the first one is my favorite one. This one was really good. This one would go right under it, but this one, the twist was even more mind-blowing, I believe, than the first one. And I was like, oh! But if I were to recommend one, I think it's the first one. That one was really good. And then I know I recommended this one to another person, and they loved this one too. So kind of like a win-win. Next book is by Lisa Jewell. This book, it's called Then She Was Gone. Oh my word. This one literally shocked me. This one was like, how is that even possible? My thoughts were, what in the world? What is going on? Why are you doing this? And then I was just like, I cannot fathom. It's so heartbroken for the family. But it was a really good story. I definitely recommend. Another book that I sold, it's called If We Were Villains by M.L. Rio. This book, I gave it a 3 out of 5 stars. It is very slow in the beginning. This one was one of the books that was extremely slow. I was confused the whole entire time in the beginning, but then at the end, of course, it picked up. It was very much theater lingo, which was extremely confusing for me because I don't know anything about theater, so I don't know what was going on. The ending was very mind-blowing. I think most of these mystery and thrillers obviously are going to be mind-blowing at the end because it's a mystery. So you're going to try to figure out what's happening at the end. But I really liked the ending because it's like extremely unexpected. And then you're like, what in the world? Like, I did not see that coming. Like, so this is not one of the books that I would recommend. This would probably be like the last option when I have nothing else to give you. This is what I would give you. And this is another reason why I sold it. So I gave it a 3 out of 5. The theme was murder mystery. So some of the books that I'll be reading in 2024 are, first off, this is the book that I got for Christmas for my little sister Sarah. Then it's this one. I'm really excited to read this one. This one is more of mystery. This one is more of thriller, I believe. And then it's this one. Another one is The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. And this one is not really mystery. This one's just kind of like a biography. It's kind of like, I don't think it's real though. No, I need to do some research about it. So these are some of the 3 books that I'll be bringing into the new year with me too. Sorry, this is another book that I'll be reading next year. This is the one that the girls sent me from our book exchange, so I'm really excited to read this one. This one seems really cute and like family friendly. Something that I forgot to mention is that this year for Christmas, my mom and my dad, they both gave me like a cute little stamp for my books because I told them that I wanted to have a book library. I stamp my books, so I stamped my book, and it has my YouTube handle, Julie's Life, and then it has my name, Julie. And if I ever lend it to somebody, they know that this book belongs to me. So this is such a cute little gift. It's the perfect gift for book lovers. So it's amazing, and I love it. And now I'm stamping my life away, stamping all the books that I own. And this is probably one of the cutest presents I have received this year. Thanks so much for watching this review. I hope it inspires you to read more books this year. And yeah, I'll see you next year for my review of 2024. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a wonderful new year. See you next time. Bye.